Hello and welcome, this is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Battle Brothers. And we now have our quest to go find Hoggart and kill him, and we know where he is, he's over here. And if we do it, we get 400 crowns. And I better make this quick because I forgot that I had to keep money in reserve to pay my men, and I need 72 crowns to do that. So the quicker we get over here, the better. And hopefully we get there before the day is over and I have some kind of consequence for being stupid. I was so worried about getting my men and equipping them that I didn't really think about having to pay them, so we might have to fight this out in the night. That's okay, as long as we do it before the day is over. And hopefully we get some gold just from looting these guys. Okay, prepare for combat. Your scouts report that he has seen the following: a few brigand thugs and a brigand poacher. Okay, so let's go ahead and engage. I don't know if Hoggart's going to be here or not. Alright, so it's 825, it looks like, as far as how many of them there are. Now, we didn't get Enyar the Younger fully healed. And I am going to have him sidestep a bit over this way, I think. We actually have a really decent... I'm just going to hit the space bar and have him wait the rest of his turn because it only takes him 2 action points to shoot. And at this point, we have a really decent battle line, so I'm actually just going to stay put and see what happens. So we're just going to space it out and wait. Space it out and wait. Okay, so nothing yet. Space it out and wait. Alright, so I am going to start stepping forward here a little bit to see if we can see a little bit further. Okay, there they are. They're on a hilltop. And they might actually sit there because that puts them in a really good defensive position. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to here. And then space it out and wait. I'm going to move up and follow up. And again, wait. You can wait with some points left over. This guy I'm going to wait entirely with. Okay, so they are being defensive. That's interesting. We can actually take advantage of this a little bit with our crossbowmen. Get up on this hill and just plink away at them. So we're going to move over here. And again, I'm going to space it out. Just see if they maintain this defensive position. Alright, so I'm just going to move forward because I'm not going to be in range anyway. And I want to be nice and close. And they have... This is where some elements of the strategy of this game comes in play. Having a height advantage is really important. And that's what they have right now. So I don't want to give them that advantage if I can avoid it. So just move over here. That's going to end the turn. I'm still not 100% sure what these guys are doing. But I might try and flank here with Kettlemund. So we'll move up on this hill. Okay, so they have an archer. And he's firing away at me. So I can't just sit tight like I was thinking I initially could. This is actually going to be really tough because of that defensive position that they have. I might be able to take the guys with the pitchforks and take advantage, though. So I'm going to move up this way. And I am going to, I think, wait because I want to move these guys up first. Kind of get ourselves a wall going. Same thing here. Okay, so now we have the wall. And I think it's pretty clear these guys are just not going to come forward. They're going to wait on the hill. So I'm going to come forward, I think. And see if we can draw them off the hill, maybe. The pitchforks can actually attack them from this kind of range, so we might be able to take advantage of that. I don't know how good our chance of success is. We might just have to take advantage of our numbers and surround them. So we'll just move up to here. Okay, this guy, I think, is going to be part of our squad that's going to try and move around here and get into their flank. Okay, and we're just going to follow through here. Alright. So our crossbowman's probably still not in range. So it's just going to be movement for him. We're going to want to get him up on this hill, as I said. And we can't get there this turn. So I'm just going to go ahead and move for that. We're going to want to make sure we can protect him, though. Alright, they are moving down. Interesting. So we did manage to bait them off their hill. That's good. I might not have enough movement to get into position to use the pitchfork this turn, but we can at least get into position. I might want to wait nonetheless, though. I don't think there's an advantage of doing any movement yet right now, so I'm just gonna space it out and wait. Okay, so he just did a shield wall, so it's gonna make him more defensive. We're probably gonna ignore him to an extent. I'm gonna space this guy out as well. Alright, so now we have an opportunity to get in here and chop at these guys. I can't move into the bush, unfortunately, so that hill is not gonna advantage me. I think I want my guy with the axe to move there. This actually is tricky for me because if I move over here, this guy with the bow will just shoot me up. So I might actually just space out and wait. Be patient. Okay. So this guy has shield wall up. We could go at him. And it's only a 54% chance to hit, but that's not too bad. I'm trying to think because I don't want this guy to be able to go after my crossbowman, but I also don't want him to have the advantage of the height. So it's going to be tricky figuring out what to do with him. Alright, we managed to hit him anyway. And I might shield wall up here, even though it could be really damaging to my fatigue. Cost me 20 fatigue. Let's do it anyway, because it also improves the defense of anyone that's next to him that does a shield wall. So let's think this out. We've got maybe not enough points to really do what I want to do here. Alright. I don't think I want to attack this turn, but I might shield wall up to give myself a good defensive bonus, as well as apply more of a defensive bonus over here. So I'm going to give this guy the hill advantage, but I am going to shield wall up to try and defend myself. And that's going to be it for him. Now, I won't be able to attack if I move there. And this guy does have a queued move. Maybe wait. Okay, they just shot at my crossbowman. Interesting. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and attack this guy. 82% chance to hit. Nice hit. And I am going to shield wall up here because I've got a shield wall going. Okay, that's what we were looking for to happen. Alright, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to do much with the guys with the pitchforks right now because it takes a lot of action points for them to do what they need to do as far as attack. Now, I could put him right here. That kind of puts him in a nice position for next turn. Then this guy we can put here. And that puts him in a nice position as well. Okay, now it's time for these guys to do their flank move. So, I'm going to move down here and start cleaving him up. Actually, I might wait for the other guy because I'd get a surround bonus. I just want to make sure that that works the way I'm thinking it would work. Okay, it didn't quite work the way I wanted it to work, so note to self, don't do that. Okay, split man, for sure. We are going to get the bonus, though. Nice damage there. Okay. So, we're definitely going to want to shoot here. Unfortunately, our chance to hit is not particularly good because of guys in the way. See the red indicator there that shows that there's somebody blocking the shot? So I might actually have to move here, which is not what I had planned. Because I wanted to have the height advantage still. I wasn't sure if we would block ourselves, though. So I'm going to move over this way. And we should have a clear shot now. It's not a very particularly good shot. But hey, we tried for it. I guess I'll go back up on the hill. Try and make myself more defensible. Oh, wow, that guy just splitted my shield, like, instantly. All right. This is not a really good position to be in right now. I'm going to go for this attack just because it's a better chance. We'll try and knock this guy down a peg. I don't know if that's a good move, but if I hit him, it stuns him. There we go. Perfect. All right. Let's chop this guy up. So I also have a decapitate ability, and he's near death. So how this works is, it's a devastating blow aimed to decapitate the target on the spot. Does more damage to hit points the more the target is already injured. Killing the target will always decapitate it, if at all possible. So, all right. Well, that was kind of a, you know, a swing for an attempt at a high risk, high reward attack. All right. Unfortunately, Cleaver guy did jack all for us. Okay, so now our pitchforks are going to be able to do good work for us. We could attack this guy to try and finish him off, but I don't know if that's the route I want to take. I think I want to go after this guy instead. There we go. Nice attack. And we see their morale was affected because we were able to drop their ally. So I'm just going to end my turn. I really love having the long-range weapons. They really do good work for you. All right, we're going to go after the guy with the shield wall here. And see if we can break him down a little bit. Okay. Alright. Fortunately, that shield wall is doing good work for him. Another shot there. Oh, wow. He managed to do... Alright, well, that was bad for that character. Took an injury. Let's, He did drop his shield wall, so we're going to really have to be able to go after him here. And I ripped off his ear. Cut arm. And he's wavering. Okay. Let's finish this guy off if we can. You know what? Let's finish this guy off, actually. There we go. And turn. Okay, crossbowman. Going to move... Oh, actually, we got to reload, so let's just reload. And we still have a problem with accuracy here. Ah, shoot, why don't we go for that? Why not? Alright, so now we're going to go after this guy. Fortunately, we missed. Okay, so that guy's down. I think we just run up and get the high ground here. On the archer. This is always going to prevent him from shooting his bow and arrow, which is good. Let's end the turn. I think the same thing with the guy with the cleaver here. Because he has a bow and arrow, he shouldn't be able to attack me. So we can do that. And let's finish this guy off. Ooh, nice counterattack there. Alright. Ow. Okay, that counterattack stuff that he's doing is bad, and I might have cost myself dearly there. We'll go for an attack over here. Okay. So he's got a good counterattack going on misses, but we were able to finish him off nonetheless. And let's get up on this guy. Okay. We may be able to hit him and still have a turn here if I move like this. Not going to be a great chance, but not bad. Unfortunately, I can't do the same thing here with our way our guys are maneuvered right now. And so I'm just going to space it out. Okay, we're up on the hill. Let's see if we can finish this guy off. Good damage. That's going to be it for the turn. Okay, let's see if we can get our crossbow into action here. Oh, didn't I reload with him? I could have swore I reloaded. Whoops. We shouldn't be in his combat zone here. Alright, fine. We'll just end the turn. Alright, let's try and finish this guy off. We'll give him a nice decapitate. Alright, we attempted it. Okay, so this is the guy I was looking to move. There we go. Took him down. And let's go up on the hill. Okay, we'll move there. Try and finish this guy off so we can finish the combat. Alright. So some pretty severe injuries for Emmerich here, unfortunately. He's got light wounds, but he also has a split shoulder and a cut arm. Now, it appears that these are temporary injuries. Let's get the loot. They're going to loot all this stuff up. Get ourselves some 50 crowns. That should help us pay our men, for sure. And we also get some more equipment as well. So, looks good. Leave. Hoggart lies dead in a pool of his own blood, skewered into a grotesque and panicked pose. He didn't weasel his way out of this one. You put a boot on his corpse and look for your men. For the company, for all the men who have fallen, and are the younger spits on the dead man's face. Let's take this bastard's head and get back to Dornthal. Alright, time to get paid. Alright, so I do want to take a look here at our squad. I'm not exactly sure how you heal injuries. And that's one thing that I'm trying to figure out, because we also have Gunther has light wounds, and Berengar has light wounds. This guy has pretty severe wounds, so I'm gonna try and look through this and see if we can figure this out. Lock camera, center camera, toggle tracking, camp, make or break camp. While in camp, time will go faster and your men will heal and repair their equipment at a faster rate. However, you're also more vulnerable to being caught in a surprise attack. All right, show factions relations. We can look at that. Why not? Why now? So we've got some houses here. Harkon, Prager, Thura, and Dornthal. So Dornthal is the one that we're currently at, I guess. And it has that symbol. Okay. I mean, I can look at this in more detail later. So again, reminiscent maybe of Mountain Blade Warband. And then Obituary. I don't know. We haven't had anybody die yet, so there's nothing there. Okay, well, we have enough gold now that we can make it through a day. That's good. And this has that other symbol. So I wonder if we'll find more houses as we go here. I mean, there's not really a fog of war per se. But there's another symbol there. Okay, well. Center camera. And let's just go over to Dornthal and finish off our quest, get our 400 crowns. So we'll do that. And that was a pretty successful fight. I mean, we had some bad things happen, but I'm actually curious, though, the shield. All right, Enya the Younger joins your side. Got a moment, Captain? You nod for him to speak his mind. The battle has left some gear worse for wear, and some men got a good nicking, too. We can patch up both men and equipment while marching, but it's a lot faster to sit down and do it. Of course, if we make camp, we should be wary of ambushes. A campfire in these parts can be seen from every which way. All right, I'll keep that in mind. All right, so I kind of figured that out anyway, but I do want to take a look at something real quick here. So he had a shield. Is this the shield he had, or is this something that we got off the ground? Because, I mean, if it is what he had, first off, we should probably hit Alt-right-click to repair some of this equipment. But he had a shield, so let's give it back to him. And I'm looking through here to see if there's anything else we need to repair. It looks like it auto-repairs things that are equipped to troops, so you don't really have to worry about that so much. All right, let's just keep going. But I do really like the way that they kind of teach you things. All right, the return to Dornthal. The company returns to Dornthal as victors. Their heads held much higher this time. The Mouse's cadets are not the size that they once were, but they're still a force to be reckoned with, as Hoggart learned in his final moments. You carry his head in a sack that you empty in front of Torleif, the counselor's feet. He jumps back, but the healer quickly picks the head up, stares at it, and nods. Torleif, the counselor, approaches the brigand's bloodied face and eyes it carefully. Yes, yes, that's his ugly mug, all right. Servants, pay this man his money. Coin in hand, you raise your voice to the men. As long as there is blood coursing through our veins, as long as we can hold sword and shield, there shall stand our company. All through the realm, people will know the Mouse's cadets. The men cheer. Ulrich puts his hand on your shoulder. You did well, Captain. No matter where you lead us, the men will follow you as brothers in battle. All right, we get 400 crowns. Now, that doesn't mean that we're probably not going to be able to upgrade our squad for quite some time, but I'm actually pretty happy with our loadout for the most part. I think the long-range punch of the pitchforks, or the long-range ability of the pitchforks, gives us a nice second line. We have our first line of shieldmen that we can form a shield wall, granted that is draining of stamina, and kind of stand solid, take the blows, and then we use our pitchforks to poke over top their heads. I've really liked that combo, because the thing with archers and crossbowmen and what have you is they need a good line to fire at the men. And once you get your lines locked together, oftentimes the archers have a hard time really contributing unless they have some kind of, height advantage or something like that. They have a hard time really contributing from what I've seen in the combat of the game so far, playing through the scenarios. Campaign, not so much, and maybe we'll learn things as we go, but I honestly feel like the setup that I have is a pretty good one. Okay, so we're back in the town. Doesn't look like there's any more men to hire, and we can't really afford hiring this guy anyway. But as far as the marketplace goes, not too many days have passed, so we have been eating food here. We'll spoil in one day. Interesting. We also have some salt. Oh, so this is just a trade commodity. So it's worth that much, but we can sell it for 380. That's pretty good. So let's go ahead and sell that. That gives us a good allotment of cash. And everything else is probably good. We have some weapons in reserve. We've got this nice bow. I don't know if it's better than the bow that we already have. I don't think there's anything new for us to buy here. I could get another pitchfork, and that would replace the cleaver that one guy's using, that he's not using all that well, although he seemingly is not that good of a combatant overall. As far as tools, it looks like we're still good there. We're still more or less good for the most part. Let's go ahead and leave. I really don't feel like we have anything to do in this town, so I'm going to go ahead and leave, and let's see what happens here. Okay, so we don't have a quest to speak of. So From what I saw, if we go over here, we could possibly get a contract in the big town. Does look like Dornthal and Krakdorf are part of the same symbol. Let's take a look at this faction thing. I didn't really look at it in too much detail. So there is a Dornthal option here, but then there's also houses. Oh, so Dornthal's the town, and it's the only one we have a relationship with. And then we have the houses. So House Harkonnen is where we are right now. Not House Harkonnen, House Harkonnen. All right, the world does not suffice. Trading and haggling can be just as fierce as fighting at a war, and the House of Harkonnen is true master of cunning bargains. All right, so they're like merchants. Gotcha. Krieger, sun rises after clouds. Wealth is sought by many, but the highly reputable traders... Okay, so these guys are traders as well. Well known for the lavish lifestyle and... Okay, they... So half... Okay. 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 Well, seems like... Alright. Well, I still want to go down, I think, to the city and see if we can find any contracts, because we have to pay our men, we have to give them something to do. And I'm not really seeing anything on the map that screams out, you know, this is something that you need to do. So this is a town or a big city that's nearby. Looks like this mountain range is going to block me off. I don't know if there's overseas travel, but I am going to go ahead and go down to the town here. And we'll figure out what's down here and what contracts we can get. All right, so it does indeed look like we can get a contract, but you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in the video here because I think this is a good point to go ahead and break. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the series so far. We managed to do the initial story quest, and that was pretty fun. I am assuming at this point we kind of have things open to us. If this is going to play out like the Mountain Blade campaign, then we kind of have a free world to run in. But at the same time, we know that there's going to be some cataclysm in the late game, a war, some kind of invasion, or what have you, that we're going to have to contend with. So we have to be ready for that. In any case, as I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.